guys, hope everybody is doing well. First of all, I really apologize for the tardiness of this video. I've been really busy, and I've had a couple of requests for it, and honestly I just haven't had the time to sit down and actually give the attention to this that it needed, and I really wanted to be able to focus on it. So I actually got the whole day free for a couple reasons. I'll explain that in a minute. And I wanted to get this done. So this is going to be the next number 2 in my full review of Huacan. So a lot of people have been saying that they were having issues last year with popping drills and the quality. Like, everyone was recommending Huacan, and then for a while everyone was saying don't buy Huacan. I haven't seen a lot of people who have given reviews either way, so what I wanted to do was to order Huacan and work it through with you guys from beginning to end. So my last video was on the mailing, shipping process, communication, and then my unboxing. So today what I want to do is actually kit this up for you guys. So anyway, again, I'm so sorry it's late. It's like February and this is a Halloween picture. Maybe I'll have it done for Halloween. We'll see. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to start here. I think I might be short on some containers, but I'm not too worried about that because these are in Ziploc bags. So what I'm going to do is kit it up how I usually do, starting with the biggest amount of colors first, and then working my way to the smaller ones. In this case, some of the smaller ones I may just leave in Ziploc bags. So this is how I kit these up. So what I do is I start with my drills. I look through my list, which I have, there's no inventory sheet, so I'll use this at the side. And I start with the largest colors first and work my way down to the smaller ones. So I'm gonna still do that the same way with this. I have a little container here to put my drills in as I'm done working on them. I am still working on another home fun, so my usual container that I use for my drills for my 40 by 50 is still full, but I'm gonna kit this up and we're gonna start working on it, and I'm gonna kind of work on them both at the same time. So anyway, we'll get started. So what I'm gonna do is I reuse my containers. I have 3 sizes. I have these ones here. I have the little ones, and they come in a bag like this at the Dollarama here, and these ones were $1.25 for 6, and I find these work well. I can usually do about 2 or 3 paintings with each one. Sometimes the plastics do crack, but if they crack, I throw them out and get new ones. And then I also have these, I'm just gonna move my camera here a little bit. These larger ones, which are, I think they're also $1.25 for 3, and these are really good for, like, if you have a color you're either using a lot because the lids screw off and on, or for one that you have a lot of colors, like a large amount, because they hold quite a bit and they're nice and durable. The other thing about these ones too is they also stack. They screw off and on, so sometimes if I'm short on room, I'll just attach them together. So anyway, so we'll get started. So this one here has 44 colors, 45 colors, I apologize. It looks like, I'm just going through here, that one's 3,000. So it looks like our biggest number is going to be 3,000 of the 210s. So let's go in here. I find this, I'm doing it this way, if I check them off as I go, I don't need to check my inventory because I kind of do that as I go. I'm going to open these up here. So these are packaged in the Ziploc bags. Like the other Huacans are, they have the number and then 246, I believe. I'm not sure. Okay, so it says I need 209 and they've put 246 in the bag. So, oh, sorry. 211 is another big one, but the 210s are going to be my biggest, which is this bright purple here. So we are going to take a sticker. I can get my package of stickers open here. Ooh, you know, this might be a new package. That's why they're tricky to open. Oh, you know what? These are the wrong ones. Yeah, I'm going to use this package here. I like using the smaller labels, but these do work. So we're going to take these here. So there, it says there's 3,866, and I am needing 3,277. So we're going to take these, put them in one of the bigger containers. Let's make sure I'm in the shot here. So that's nice to see that they are sending extra drills. The quality of the drills looks really nice. If you can see in there, I'll show you. Get up nice and close. There doesn't look to be much trash or anything. So that's nice. Those fit in there. I don't usually save these bags. I find them a little bit too thin for my likings. So our symbol for this one is, ooh, it's a star. So we're gonna do the star. There. So I like to do them on these stickers, because then this way I can reuse my containers. So let's put them over here as we finish. So keep an eye on what we're doing. I'm just gonna see if I can angle down a little bit there. Okay, so then I am going to just put a little mark here showing I'm done those ones. So, all right, let's see. And another big bag here. So that one there is, those are all 1,000s. So the next ones look like they're all like in the thousands. So 154. Let me find some of these bigger bags here. We'll put them aside. 814 is a bigger one. Just gonna try to get some of our larger quantities done, and then I can start whipping through some of these smaller ones here. This is 155. This is a big one. This symbol is a V. I like to put a little dot under sometimes so I know which way the symbol is gonna go, like, so in case they're similar. All right, so 155. My kitten is just zooming like crazy today. I don't know if you can hear her in the background. She's like all over the place, kind of crazy. So anyway, what's going on here? What's new in my life? Ah! Just spilled my drills. That will happen occasionally with me because I'm a bit of a klutz. It's been a little crazy around here. So I live in Saskatchewan, Canada, which is just actually right over top of Montana if you're in the United States. We're about 4 hours north of Montana, North Dakota. So it gets fairly cold here in the winter. Usually in the winter time, January and February are fairly frigid. Sometimes we'll get a nice year, other years not so much. This year is a year that we have not been very lucky. Yeah, we haven't been very lucky, and it's been like stupidly cold. So we kind of hit a deep freeze about 5 days ago, and we've been sitting there. Monday was the coldest day, or Sunday. Yeah, and the temperature hit like minus 52 with the wind chill. So like our temperature on the thermometer was only minus 28 or something like that. But when you factored in the wind, it was like minus 52, which is like insanely cold, like unsafe cold, right? Like you don't want to go outside when it's that cold kind of thing. So 155. So I'm just gonna make sure that I did the right one. Yep. So yeah, it was a little crazy. Like you don't want to leave your house when it's that temperature because you're at risk of frostbite and stuff. So 1471. Oh, this is 550. Is this one of my big ones? Yeah, it is. I want to get some of the bigger ones in these bigger containers. So yeah, Sunday Today is Wednesday. We are still in the middle of this deep freeze with the wind chill. The warmest it's been was this morning at minus 51, or sorry, minus 41, 550. This one here is a small E. And honestly, like, if you have never lived in these temperatures, I can't even explain to you how cold it is. Like, it actually feels like your skin is being pinched when you go outside. It's so cold. It's not even uncomfortable. It can actually be painful. So, like, you just go outside when you absolutely have to. You got to make sure you're taking a lot of precautions, like keeping, you know, making sure you've got mitts with you, dressing in layers. And you know, like, I can honestly say I've lived here all my life. I'm still not used to it. You just don't get used to temperatures like that. Thankfully here, you know, like, if you go up a little bit further north from here, you start seeing like days without daylight and stuff. Here we don't get that. Like, my shortest day this year, I think the sun came up at 8:45 in the morning and set by like 4:30 in the afternoon. So like, our days are shorter in the middle of the winter, but we still get, you know, 10 or 11 hours of 8 to 10 hours of daylight during the day. I can't imagine living someplace where the sun doesn't come up. But you get like 8 hours north of here and you start to see that. So yeah, basically what we do here is, you know, the school buses stop running if the temperature is below minus 45 with the wind chill. I don't send my son to school if it gets that cold. Some parents will drive their kids. I don't. And you know, dress in layers, stay warm. For us, our furnace is a little bit older, so I usually run some space heaters to kind of take the pressure off my furnace, because otherwise my furnace just runs constantly. And I've blown my furnace last year with, you know, when it gets cold like this, because it just never catches a break. So that's always kind of a concern, just making sure, you know, a lot of people have said that their furnaces have stopped on them. Car batteries is another one. A lot of people have had their car batteries freeze or die in trying to start their car. So a lot of people looking for boosts, battery chargers for their vehicles to get to work. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You kind of learn to live with it. You get through it. But it's not by any means pleasant. Like, nobody likes it, right? But you get through it. So anyway, this morning was warm enough. The school buses were running, so I sent my son to school. He was so excited to get back to school. They have midterm break, like spring break next week, so he won't be at school next week, and he's kind of at that age where he wants to be with his friends and stuff. So he was totally hyped when I told him that there was school this morning. 211, number 1. This one here. This is another big one. I hope it fits into one of these containers. When I start using these little containers, I like to put my container in drills, or in like in a boat, just in case I do drop some. Yeah, so anyway, let's see what else. So I got my vaccine a couple weeks ago. I kind of thought that would bring some benefits. It really hasn't. Still having to follow all of the rules and regulations. And yesterday I woke up and I had a touch of the stomach flu. My sitter called me, said she wasn't feeling well either. So, you know, thought, okay, we've got a little touch of the stomach flu going through the house, and didn't think anything of it. Called into work and was told, oh, you can't come to work until you've had a COVID test done. So I thought, like, okay, sorry, keep having to pause to blow my nose. I'm allergic to something. Anyway, so I called the Healthline number and explained I'm immunized, I'm having some GI symptoms, and they're like, yeah, you need to come in for a test, but you can't come for 48 hours. So I'm like, okay. So they called me back today and gave me a time and a date for testing. So I can't actually go until tomorrow for testing. This is 8:15. Because I have to wait. Z. I'm just gonna make a little mark here. I have to wait for 48 hours after symptom onset, and they said from there it could take 48 to 72 hours for me to get a call from public health to clear me to go back to work. So it kind of sucks because like I'm still feeling a little icky, but like feel like I'm getting over the stomach flu kind of icky. And whatever, I know I don't have COVID, but I still have to follow the rules. Which is, you know, it is what it is, but it's going to be a lot of sick time that I have to use, and I feel bad because work is going to be working short without me there. But it's, you know, I work with seniors and 154. You know, I understand about the risk, right? So this is H. I'm really liking these symbols this time, guys. They're nice and easy to read, which is sometimes they're sometimes the symbols I find on these ones are a little crazy. So yeah, so anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna be home for a few days. I don't feel really bad. Like I feel like I'm getting over the stomach flu, but so I guess I'm gonna do a lot of diamond painting and make some videos and just take it as it comes, I guess. Like my mom said, at least it's cold and don't really want. Cat just fell off the curtain. Don't really want to go anywhere in this weather, right? Like it's, what is this? 5200. There's like a B in front of it. You'd almost think that's a check mark. You'd almost think that was like an AB drill or something. Let's take a look at it and see that B5200. I've never had that number before. I'm gonna pour some into my boat here so I can take a look. No, they're not an AB drill. They're just really, like, they're almost bluish white. Weird. I don't know, I've never seen that color. If you've ever had a B5200, let me know. So, anyway, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at here, is just staying warm and staying home, which I guess, you know, if you've got to stay home and in this weather, it's better than missing out on summertime, I guess. But that one's done. This one here, it's another big one. This one is 919. Check this off. Our list is N. Sorry, my puppy is crying in the background. He probably wants to go outside. I might have to pause here and let him out. It's kind of tricky with dogs in this weather because, you know, they want to be outside and they can't. Like, it's not safe. It's because they can freeze out there. Their paws can get frostbite. But my dog is an outside dog and he loves to be outside. Just going to double check the symbol on this one. 919. So yeah, this is an M. So I'm going to put a little dot here so that I don't confuse it with a Z. I really wish they wouldn't do that, like Z's and N's in the same picture. It's a little crazy. So, trying to find another big one here. 779. Hope you guys can still see my key here. These are really nice so far. I'm very happy with them. F. Another big one. So far so good. I'm really happy. This has been very easy to kit up. I usually with the other companies that I do, they come in the strips and you have to rip all the little bags open. This is nice. This is a nice little break. So okay, I'm gonna pause my video. I'm gonna go let that crazy puppy out. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this and then come back and chat with you about how it's going. And we'll move on from there. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Hey guys, okay, so I've got most of this done. Hey Jade, can I finish? She likes to be the center of attention. Okay, we'll visit later, baby girl. Come on. I know, it's terrible. You're getting so fat. Got my cat spayed and she's like, on so much weight. Okay, so there we go. I got the dogs in and out and got a little bit of diamond painting setup done, and yeah, so now I'm back to finish up here with you guys. So I got my thing mostly kitted up. I am going to be short, I think, on containers. So I'm just going to kind of see where we're at here. Still pretty chilly out there. I definitely can't leave my dogs out too long. So to make sure that they were back in and safe and everything. So, all right, let's take a peek. So I have a few little containers left. They're not many, but I have a lot of like numbers that are smaller, like under 200 drills per number. So like I think the total quantity I need on one is like 30. So probably just leave those in the little baggies. They'll probably be easier anyway. Just gonna put in my new containers. So let's see where we're at here. Okay, so let's see. We have 208 is 3. That is a smaller one. You know what? Let's do it this way. Oh, 5. This is color 900. I find that every Huacan and AZQSD and Evershine I've done have had this color in it. It's kind of interesting, but 208 is number 3. It's kind of nice because you can just look for that first number. I'll show that to you here. There you go. So you just look for that first number, number 3, and then it matches up 208, and the symbol on this one is a 3. I am finding that some of the symbols, not some, a lot, are really hard to read. Like the colors are very dark and they're all written in black lettering. I'm not liking that. It would be nice to see more of them either with a lighter color on the background or a white number. So we'll see how it looks on the actual grid, but it's so far, no, I'm not liking that very much. I think it's gonna be very hard to read, so we'll see how it goes. So 350 is the 9th color on my list, is an X. So I've got quite a few colors left here. Hoping that my system will work this time. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to run out and get a few more of these little containers. We'll see as I start working on it here. Let me get that set up with you guys. So let's put that in there. I'm kind of doing a second layer in my container. Let's see. This has 470. Oh, here's a 278. I'm gonna put that in that pile. 470 of the number 6 is a little anchor. I've come across a few little symbols that have been hard to read that aren't numbers and letters. I don't know. This company does do that though. They use symbols rather than all letters and numbers. Myself, I don't like it. It's my personal preference. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but definitely kind of sorry, I had a little message pop up on my screen there. I didn't really want to read it right now. Not my preference, but I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with those. Like that one, you know, but that's only the second one I've had, so I'm not too worried. Now I'm just kind of going through here trying to pick my biggest ones to kit up, because my cat just got into the slow cooker. Like I tell you, never a dull moment at my house. This one is the biggest, number 31. Let's take a peek here. Our key, I'm gonna give you a closer look at the key here when I'm done too. That is a K, 918. So that's another letter. It's what I prefer. Yeah, so let me know how if you guys have done any Huacans, how they've been. You know, I'm anxious to see. I did find when I did my Evershine, I really wasn't happy with the overall effect of it. I don't know how similar the companies are. I've never done a Huacan. So yeah, I'm anxious to kind of see how that goes. This is 319, 350. This one's got 359. That one's got 359. 364. Number 42 is a Y. Yeah. Let's see what else is new around here. There's been COVID numbers overall are going down in our city, which is nice, but with the Pfizer vaccine slowing down production, a lot of people who were expecting to get their vaccines have had to wait. But you know, overall, like the number of cases in our province has been going down. So I think like as they've vaccinated the older populations, I think that that's going to really improve our case counts here. But all right, 2 left, guys. 18 is 645 is a 4. Let's put that one in this one. We're almost there. So almost done kitting this one up, and then we are going to set up our canvas. So just got a couple containers left here, so I'm going to kit up what I can, and we'll take a look at how many baggies we have left and see. I hope that works. I don't usually work out of the baggies, but you know, in this case I might have to. 28 is a small T. Let's get that on there like that. This is a really little baby container I have here. They fit. There we go. Okay, so I have kitted up what I can, guys. I like doing it this way with the little stickers because when I'm done, I just pull them off. So yeah, so there are our drills that I was able to kit up in the little containers. Let's see how many I have left, and I'm gonna make a decision what I'm gonna do here. So I just wanna finish doing inventory to make sure I have one more little container. Let's see. 324 number, this is 23. An up arrow. So let's do the up arrow, and I'm gonna put a little dot under it, just so that I know which direction it's going in. There we go. So I think what I'm gonna do is write the symbols on the bag here as I check my inventory, so that at least the symbols are written on the baggies. I'm self-isolating, so I can't go get more containers right now. So you know, you do what you can do, I guess, right? Maybe I'll see if I can get someone to pick some up for me. So let's see how many we have left. Quite a few. So I'm gonna just kind of zoom in on our inventory here so that we can check this together. See if I can do this while I've got my camera in the stand here. Okay, let's see. Let me get the best view of that I can. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna get my marker. I have number 20 is 725. That's right, and my symbol on this one is a 7. So I'm just gonna write that like right on the bag so that I know. 977 is a little question mark for 36. That would be one thing if you were like actually doing this out of the baggies and not kitting it up. I would definitely go through and write the symbols on it. See, this one here is like really hard to read, that little A. I'll show you, but it's gonna be hard to see. So I have a feeling there's gonna be some colors that I'm gonna struggle with looking at. So there we go. I'm just gonna put a little dot under so I know which way that goes. 38 is an L. Number 10. See, here's another one that's going to be hard to read. I believe it's an S. 27. has a small letter A. Mm-hmm. 35 is a capital letter E. I had a small letter E, so I'll have to watch those ones. See, these ones only have like 200 in the bag, so number 12 is a T. And see, I only need 200 of this one. This is a capital T. I had a smaller T earlier. Number 7, 310 is a little equal side. There is only 209 310s in this picture. I really thought there'd be a lot more. This is 153, number 33 on my list. 934 is a capital D. I'm almost done, guys. Last one, number 17 is, oh, I didn't check that one off. I had that one. 17 is a percentage sign. And I've got that one. Okay, let's go see through here. Capital F and a capital R. I believe I have those two, but I want to double check. Yep, here is my R. I missed that one. And a capital R, I believe, is one of the larger ones, or capital F. See if we have it. Sometimes I miss them. Oh, there it is. I missed that capital F. I didn't check that one off my list. F and R. A, got that one. 3, it's right here. I forgot that one. Sometimes I forget to check them off. I get going and then this one here is that anchor, which I was talking about as I did it, right there. So we have that one. So there we go, guys. It looks like all of our drills are here. There looks like there is at least a 10% overage on each drill, which is nice. And it all kitted up very nice. So yeah, I have, let me see how many containers I'm short. And that's my fault too. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 containers I'm short. So I'll probably go pick up some more of those or get someone to pick some up for me. It is what it is, right? You just do with what you've got. So anyway, so that's all kitted up. I just need to get my drill pen and some wax. I like to keep using the same square of wax until I run out. So I usually just, when I get my kit, I just take the wax and put it in my little baggie. So they're all the same. Okay, we're gonna take a quick peek at our canvas here, guys, and get this ready to work on. So I am just going to go get my X-Acto knife so we can score this canvas, and we're gonna take one more quick peek at it. So I'm just moving it so that we can see as much as we can. I might put my tripod up a little bit just for a better view so I can show you the whole canvas, but I'll be back in a minute. All right, so just had to go get my, let me see if I can change my, just to show a little bit more of the canvas here. Might put my little tripod legs up there. That's good. Okay, so our canvas is already divided into 4 small strips, which is quite nice. If you can see, there is a key on both sides that goes the same direction. So for me, what I like to do is I like to flip my canvas so that I've got my working space closer to me. With this one, that's going to be a problem because my key will be upside down, but just how I work on it. So what I like to do is divide it and so that I have equal squares to work on. This one will be really nice for that because it's already divided into 4 squares. So what I'm going to do is going to take a straight edge here, and like, it's not going to show, so I don't really worry too much. I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and just lightly score down kind of roughly the halfway mark here. Okay, And then we're gonna do the quarter mark here, and we're gonna see how big our squares are. And this is just kind of how I like to set it up. When you're doing this, be very careful that you don't cut too deep. My X-Acto knife for this, I actually like to use a dull X-Acto knife, because then if it doesn't cut all the way through, I just score it again. So, but if you go with an X-Acto knife that's like too sharp, you're gonna risk cutting through the canvas. I have done that. If you do that, just flip it over and throw a piece of masking tape on the back, and it's pretty good. So, but just be careful. Anyway, these are pretty big squares. You know what? I'm gonna go with it because I'm hoping to do some whip and chats with this one. So let's just take a quick peek. So what I will do is how I like to work on my diamond paintings, and I find this helps with ripples and bubbles. I find if I work from the edges in, then I end up with problems with spacing. So what I choose to do is to work from the middle out. So what I will actually do is do this area in the middle first, and then pick one area and work out towards the corner. When this side is done, I will flip it, and so I'm always working in kind of this corner. So for a quarter of my picture, this will be the right way, and then I'll flip it, and there goes my supper. My cat just took my steak and brought it onto the floor. Great. Okay. I tell you, I need to do like a day in a life video around here. So anyway, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I don't know if I'm gonna start today. We'll take a peek. This will be the first square I will work on. So let's open this up. This will be nice because I can just even open them halfway and put a cover minder there or something and work on this and pull it over. So yeah, so I will pull that over, and that would be my first square right there. So I'm not gonna start this right now. I will do a whip and chat for my first square and let you know how it's working. I guess my big concerns would be if we have any popping drills. I don't like it. It's, you know, the rest you can kind of work with, but popping drills is like, yeah, no go. And I think that's been the main issue with this company. So anyway, guys, so that is all kitted up and ready to go. I'm excited to get started on this. Kitting up process for this was beautiful. 10 out of 10 for kitting up. The canvas is nice. We've got the 2 keys. We had all the diamonds, 10% more. All the numbers were there. I wasn't missing any diamonds. I had no extras. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for kitting up this, guys. Thanks, Huacan. That was very nice, and really looking forward to getting started on this. For anybody living in a cold climate like me, stay warm, guys. Talk to you soon.